Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Happy Thursday. How's it going? How's your family? All good, I hope. All right. What's up, Legsit? How you doing? What's up, BRN BBD? There's got to be an easier way to say that. What does that stand for? How you doing? Wookie, good morning. Miguel, how you doing? Volatility is in the air. Yeah, how about that? Finally, I was looking at the market open, the reopen last night, and I was like, I was considering, should I try to trade this? I was like, what am I doing? Like, overnight's been kind of lackluster. Like, why would I trade it? So like, yeah, no, that's stupid. I'm not going to do that. Close out. Wake up this morning and check. I'm like, oh, wow, we got some movement. So that's good. I'm glad for the movement. For sure. And so something that I'm watching is these legs lower. Let's just measure them, right? Take this little high here down to the low. We stop right at the 50% retracement. Also ends up being previous day high level. What I'm saying is it was a measured move, right? So that's 54.5 points on ES. Let's do the same thing for the next drop. We do this one, or maybe just this initial drop. 44.75 points. Again, we stall out right around the 50% retracement. So, let's measure this move. Let's figure out how many points it is. 51.75. So we've been between like 44 and what was the other one? 54, something like that. 55. I don't know. So 40 to 50 point bounce. Here's the 50% retracement of that. I did the same thing on NASDAQ. So, we do get these little bounces, but it is nice lower highs being put in and nice trend lower. So just going to look for that, see if that can continue. That'll give me some information if we continue to, bounce halfway and continue rejecting. It could be a good short opportunity. And also, maybe there's a way to, you can play these bounces too. There's enough meat on the bone for these bounces if that's something you're into. I'm not gonna yuck your yum there. Okay, that's ES. NASDAQ's very similar. Same thing. Gotta look through the noise here, but 50% retracement's down there. So if we bounce, that's 24,667. Took a few more trades on Tradeify last night, and I posted them on Discord. I had a nice trade, and then I don't know if you guys ever do this, but I put the trade on, felt good about it, whatever. Had my parameters set, left to go make lunch. I'm like, I should go check out my trade. And I'm up like 15 points on it. So I'm like, well, I don't know. Maybe we'll bounce it. Whatever. I'll take profit. It's 15 points. That's fine. And then I'm like, no. Why do I always do that? I come back, check on the trade. It's a fine trade, and I meddle with it. So I'm like, let me get short again. But I changed my profit target when I went short again. I went farther. We got the drop to my original profit target and bounced. So I ended up taking a loss on the second trade. So I don't know. The point is I'm just getting in my own way there at that point. The other thing I'm watching today is VIX. VIX futures, right now it's at the same spot where it stalled out the last 2 days. When VIX stalls out, a lot of times that correlates with a bounce on ES. So I'm going to watch VIX and see if we can break above this 1860 level. That's VIX futures VX. All right, let's have a great day. Good morning, Vadim. Good morning, Eddie. Good morning, Still Alive. How you guys doing? Dan, what's up? Burn. It's just initials with no vowels. Burn. Okay, I'll just call you that from now on. Mohammed, how you doing? How do you keep the PDLs and levels on each day? You just have to change it in the settings. There's usually You can choose how many. So mine is max prints 5. So that means it's going to show 5 days worth of PDHs and PDLs and everything. So it's usually just in the settings. Code Dan got me 50% off MFFU last night. Thanks for the support, and I'm glad you got 50% off. Good luck with the MFFU eval. I'm trading it right now as well. I'm trading 5 accounts on MFFU. I'm at the halfway point on the evals. John Kedrion, how you doing? Good morning. Grizz, what up? Grizz, you're sick. You think you have COVID? Oh, man, that sucks. Day 1 of COVID hit me like a freaking truck last month. And then, got incrementally better following days. But day 1 was, I couldn't even look at a screen. I had crazy muscle aches. Nice bounce here at daily demand. Let's see if that holds up. We've been slamming through these demand zones, so can't have too much reliance on them. Frostbite, what's up? Katzen, how you doing? Yo, college is crushing me. When did you change the setup? Oh man, Katzen, in January, last January. Also, I hate Indiana. This place sucks. Why do you think I left, bro? Are you at Purdue? I lived in West Lafayette, for 2 years. Hola, good morning. Yeah, Grizz, get well soon, man. CPR, how you doing? Peter, what's up? All right, legs it. Best of luck. Getting back into it. Sounds good. GSK, what up? Good morning. We'll do some more giveaways today. I kind of want to up the ante a little bit. First giveaway, I want 65 likes, not just the 60. We got to get 65 likes on the stream. If you don't trade the opening 5 minutes, maybe hit the thumbs up button real quick. We'll get that out of the way. Yeah, we'll do the same thing as yesterday, where you can have your winner's choice between 3 firms of which one you want. I think that'll be cool. So a nice little bounce here at demand, but NASDAQ is already ticking new lows here. What's up, Maul? Good morning. Gaines Hunter, how you doing? Jake from Steak Farm, how you doing? Trader Fath, what up? I'm doing good, thank you.
I'm feeling pretty good. Pretty good.
Eddie just hit the profit target on the 50K funding text 0 account to get a payout. GG's. First ever instant funding payout, so I'm just going to flip a micro tomorrow and Monday to finish this thing off. Feel like I've beat the final boss. Yeah, dude, that's not easy, man. Congratulations, dude. You've been crushing this year. I haven't beaten that boss yet either. I'm working on this Tradeify one. So yesterday, after all said and done, I think I ended up about the same place where I left. 580. I think I ended the stream at 500. Took us several trades yesterday. Okay, yeah, we're sinking lower here. Burn. 700 on Apex Eval and 400 on MFFU. Well done. Nice. Nice and quick profit there. I imagine you shorted. Very nice. Patience is the name of the game for me. But, you know, yesterday I did take an earlier trade, and that ended up being very, very good because I was able to make 25 points, and then we chopped around for a while after that. So I was really glad I just made it back and didn't have to sit around trying to force trades when we're just chopping. So I don't want to be overly patient and miss a setup. There's a little sweet spot there of waiting. Am I looking to take a short on NASDAQ? At this point, yeah, probably. The way we're just sinking through these demand zones, I'm just gonna even delete these because they're not relevant when we're just ripping through them. Yeah, maybe, but I gotta get a bounce. We're coming into 500 right now. I want to see us bounce a little bit through 500 and reject again. Like, I wouldn't mind testing a little bit higher earlier in the session and then getting a pretty nice sell-off. The other thing I don't want is when we have a large overnight move and then the open is kind of like lackluster and the best move happens overnight. I don't want that either. That happened a lot. Was it last fall? Was it doing that? Something like that? I don't remember. Time is all but a blur, so. Wookie, 800 times 3. Nice. I'm out trying to keep my consistency in check. Yeah. Do you give away MFFU codes? I have. I emailed them. I'm waiting on a response. They've been kind of slow lately. Just their affiliate team. They're the ones that hooked me up with giveaways. So I emailed them. I'll give them another bump because I know people want MFFU. And they're one of my favorites, so I definitely want to give those out to people. So yeah, I'll give them another bump, but I do have I have a fourth firm to give away. I think I'll save that for tomorrow, maybe. But yeah, a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff in the works here. I love doing the giveaways. It's fun. Just imagine if you get a payout from a free giveaway. That's an infinite return on your money. I feel like we're heading into an uptick in fall volatility and going to get some really nice trading sessions. Very excited. Yeah, I would love that. Summer was kind of blah. CPR, you had a really good September? Good. Glad to hear it. My September's gone decent, just in terms of overall trading. Feel pretty decent about it. Revisit FOMC lows. What level you have for that? I have to pull this up here. Wait, look for the craziest day. This looks like FOMC. Whoops. I'm assuming it was the 17th. 8 days ago. Yeah, that'd be it. So FOMC lows. Right around the 24K level, right? So we could mark that. Yeah, that's definitely insights. We could get, maybe that's tomorrow, or I don't know. We could get a significant drop here. What's up, RXHX? How you doing? Everyone celebrates when someone gets a payout from a profit, but no one celebrates someone who withdraws his profit from personal account. You know what's so funny? That's kind of like profits have become so ubiquitous across the industry that like people just say, "You gotten payouts?" They don't even know what you're trading or anything. They don't. It used to be like, you just like, are you profitable? And now it's like payouts. And that's such a different, it just shows like how dominant prop firms have become across day trading. It's wild. But you're right. Nothing better than withdrawing from my personal account. Hi, say hello. Nice. Done for the day. How's it going for you? Fine. Going fine. Free money if you got skill. Yeah. It's a big if. You ever trade pre-market? Almost never. Every once in a while, I'll be at the desk a little early, and if it looks good, I'll take it. Usually it's within 10 minutes of market open. That's when I see something. Still alive said, clap for me, guys. I finally passed an eval after weeks of blowups. Well done. Now let's get that payout. Speaking of payouts, get after it, man. Got this. Hit max loss on a combine last night. Accidentally hit 5 minis instead of micros. Oof. Instantly liquidated for minus 800. Ouch. Yeah, I think we've all probably... I mean, I feel like if you haven't made that mistake, you haven't been trading long enough. I feel like everyone's bound to make that mistake. I know I have. I've done it on stream. Scary. Yikes. Yikes. Jim, what up? How you doing? Size recommendation for a 1-to-1 trying to pass at 50K, about 70% win rate. Well, I wouldn't do more than 1 mini, probably. You could definitely trade 5 micros. If you want to pass quick because you feel like you're wasting time and you're going to get to payouts, you're consistent enough, then I think you could size up a little bit. But yeah, I think one mini is fine. You're making $3,000. That's not so hard. You know, that's what, 150 points on NASDAQ. Maybe getting a little bounce here. Again, I mean, now maybe 500 is the level, but you know, you don't really want to chase such a big drop like this. Selling down here does not seem very appealing. Like, even if we just flush 100 points in the next, you know, 15 minutes, it's like, do I really feel like this is a good entry and good risk to reward? I don't really. So I'll keep an eye around 500. I wouldn't mind seeing us bounce a little harder, to be honest. If you look at it, I mean, look at like the 15. We do look pretty overdue for a little bit of a bounce. Doesn't mean we'll get it, but just my thoughts there. Checking in with the heat map here. All right, Dan. Nice trading this week, and enjoy your weekend since you won't be here tomorrow. Good luck on the new XFA. How long do you normally trade per day? 2 to 3 hours. Pranav, what up? How you doing, man? Welcome back to the stream. You always have a home here. We got a good amount of people in here. Most so far this week. So let's go ahead and get the giveaway going. All you have to do is hit the like button and get to 65 likes. We just need 31 more. Plenty of people in here to make that happen. We got 3 different prop firms you could choose from if you win. It's pretty easy, pretty good odds compared to streams with thousands of people in it. Okay, so my infamous Crayolas. Got a box, the green box here, right around 500. I might prefer seeing the long side play out first, like seeing a nice bounce. So maybe a little pullback to the 60s and then on up to overnight lows, rather. Something like that could interest me. The trade would look something like this. It's a bit much on the risk department. Could scale down to micros. What's up, Botan? How you doing? Okay, 500 level. Maybe I don't get the pullback I want. Eddie, you wanted to secure your payout so bad you exited your short at 10 points of profit and it ended up running up for 100 points. Oof. Hey, Slonzo, what up? Good morning. How you doing? Yeah, we do have a lot of volatility today. You don't need a lot of size to make a lot of money. All right, overnight lows. Not far away now at this point. It's a nice bounce. Yeah, or lose a lot of money, says Peter. Yeah, if you're not careful. Okay, rejection back under 500 now. Jeez, this is the best price action I've seen watching the stream this week, and I'm not part of it. LOL, says Lexit. Yeah, not bad. Really. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's our bounce. We just tagged this S2 pivot on ES perfectly. So that previous all-time high level on ES was really good support resistance line there. Just realized that. That's why I leave those lines on for a while, just to see if there's still any still a level of interest when we interact at that level again. So once it stops being of use, I delete it. Thang PA, what up? Thang Pa. It's been a while, Dan. Hey, welcome back. Welcome. I would like to see VIX get back above, get above this 1860 level where we stalled out the last 2 days. I do want to see VIX grind higher for that downside move. And if it's not, I'm gonna have limited expectations. Lower. How do we have 150 watching and 50 likes? Honestly, not a bad ratio, but there's plenty of you. Maybe you're just engrossed in this price action. I get it. I'm not going to bother you about it. All I'll say is, if we want that giveaway, we'll get 65 likes today. Catch that pullback? No. It looked really strong there. I mean, obviously, until that engulfing candle, I wasn't really ready for it. Because I'm like, well, I'm probably bouncing overnight lows. So I wasn't necessarily ready for that. I'm not sure I'm not sure the bounce is over just yet. Kevin, you blew the giveaway eval you won yesterday trying to trade gold overnight. Shame on you. Shame on me, he said. That's all right, man. It's all right. No harm, no foul. I'm just saying, like, it is hard to trade free accounts really seriously because you got nothing on the line. I've gotten plenty of free accounts and I almost always blow them just because I'm just saying, yeah, you just don't take it seriously, which is just not the right mindset for me. It's just kind of hard to, think about it differently. Which giveaway doesn't have an activation fee? It's, I think the Funded Futures Network, they have a promo right now with no activation fee, so I think you should be good with that one. And then you can always email their support. They're like really like kind of a human-centric support, which is really nice at Funded Futures Network. And you could say, hey, I want this to give away, so I couldn't enter the no activation fee coupon. Can you waive the activation fee? And they'll do it. They'll do stuff like that. All right, this might be a higher low here. And again, I would not be surprised to bounce up kind of around VWAP, anywhere up there. I'm not sure the bounce is over yet. All right, Dan, take it easy, man. See you on Tuesday. Enjoy your holiday. Kevin, you like E8's dashboard layout, though, a lot? Nice. Yeah, E8's pretty new to the feature space, so expect to see more from them. Right now they got Project X. What's the giveaway? The giveaway is your choice of, for the first winner, it's your choice of any size Apex account or an E8 features account or a Funded Features Network account. The Funded Features Network and E8 are 50Ks. All right. Well, this lower high, not really happening yet. So let's see how this plays out. I do want to be ready to short. I wouldn't mind seeing one more pop up. It doesn't have to be all the way up to VWAP, but just like maybe 500. Pop to 500 in rejection, I would short that. Trader's Nest, what up? How's it going? How you doing? We're at 65 likes. We'll go ahead and do the giveaway. Again, dealer's choice. You know, if you win, you get to choose out of the 3 firms. You get to choose which one. Yeah, their order blocks RX on my chart there. Looks like volume profile, but no, it's order blocks there. That's why that moves so much. Use Bookmap. I have a heat map here on MotiveWave, which is like Bookmap, and I don't have to pay anything extra for it. Yeah, it does look like some nice selling there on the aggressor being the sell side. So coming into the lows here. Nice, Trader's Nest. Best of luck on the giveaway account that you won yesterday. Luke, what up? TPT eval, good luck. Hope you use code Dan. No worries if not, but supports the channel. We're, a smaller trading channel compared to, some of the bigger names out there. That's all right. I'll keep a lower profile. How's Carmine doing today? He's tried 2 longs, 2 stop outs for Carmine. Okay, you got 10 minutes here. Exclamation point Dan. It says Apex or FFN. It's really Apex FFN or E8. Let's see if I can update it without. I don't think I can edit it right now, but yeah, stop out's fast. Yep. Exclamation point Dan, and you'll get a raffle ticket for your choice of one of the 3 accounts. If you win, you'll make sure you don't leave this live stream chat. Stay active in it so I know that you're still here and you can follow the necessary steps in order to get your code. You're going to DM me on Discord. Our Discord is free for everybody. And I'll give a link. Then just DM me there and I'll give you the code. It's pretty easy. And you could start trading that account today. Don't have to wait around. Buy high, sell low. Yeah, I mean, I think you could win, man. I believe in you. And if you're a member of the channel, you do get 3 raffle tickets instead of just the 1. You get a bonus. I might even increase that bonus for those people. I might make it like 5x. But for now, it's just a 3x. So. All right. Potential double bottom here. Again, I wouldn't mind seeing it pop to 500. If that can get smacked down, maybe there's a short there. Excuse me. I feel like my cough is getting better. It's less brutal. Did you move? Don't remember this background. If you haven't been here in a while, this has been my background all year long. So over like winter break, kind of, I moved to this office. Which means you have lots to catch up on. Here's 500 level coming in. Yeah, I'm looking for a rejection here. Isn't it sweet having an office? I love it. Well, before I was in like this bigger, it was like the primary bedroom of the house, and we just use it as like a combined like studio office kind of thing. I was like, it's this big room, and I'm just using a small little portion of it. And this is like a nice cozy office that I like a lot better. It's nice. I like it a lot. Well, this is what I wanted. I don't know if I feel that good about it. Let's see. I got my finger on the trigger here. I kind of want this 5-minute candle to close out. I don't want to be too myopic with the 1 minute. By the way, while all of you guys are entering the giveaway, !Dan, you're typing that in. Next time you buy a prop firm account, use the code Dan. It gives you the same discount that any of the other ones give you. Best discount available. And it helps support this channel, which is... I'm not making millions. I don't have a Lambo. So, you know, if you like the lower key, smaller streamers, supporting them that way, it's free to you. It's easy. You get a discount. I do appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Bread Pit? I see you in chat entering the giveaway. Have you ever gave Carmine Rosato's strategy a try with all the order flow? I personally did, and it's cool, but I found myself able to find the same setups without the footprint charts and heat map. How do you find the same setups without order flow? Because a lot of it is based on order flow. I mean, there are some times when I enter like the same exact trade as Carmine. Sometimes I'll enter like a minute before him, and I'm not really looking at the order flow like he is. So sometimes I see what you're saying. But also what I have said before and what I still believe is that he has a good read on it, that a better read than I have. I mean, I'm not staring at order flow all the time. And so he sees things that I don't see a lot of times, and it works out. I'm like, dang, dude, I did not see that long, you know? So I do have to have order flow up in front of my face more if I'm going to do that. Nice job, Bread Pit. I don't mind. Yeah, definitely. If the stream is distracting, don't take offense if you gotta step away. Focus on your trading. That should come first. You're more of a fan of Vincent Desiano. Vincent's, he's great. His stuff is like pretty simple, right? A lot of break and retest, which I love. He's not doing anything crazy complicated. I watched him for years, you know. It's been fun watching him scale up from having a couple $100 days to tens of thousands. It's nuts. think both those guys are really, really solid and legit, which is kind of rare. So again, VIX, I got it right up on the screen here. It's failed again. You know, it didn't work above that level that I mentioned, the 1860 level. And I wanted to see VIX tick a little higher for that short, breaking new lows. The Discord link doesn't work. A lot of times the invite links just, even when I set to not expire, they do kind of just get weird. So I'll give you a fresh link. Can you show VIX? It wasn't on screen. I don't have it. It's on my Mac. And I don't want to open Thinkorswim from on here because it's going to slow down my computer. So just trust me. Maybe I can post it. I can post a photo of it in Discord, so you can join the Discord. That I can do pretty easily. It takes 2 seconds here. So join the Discord with that link, and I'll show you a photo of VIX. Hey Dan, how do you see Karma trading live? I'm in his Discord where he posts his analysis and plays that he's taking. All right, so we got VWAP there on ES. A little bit farther away, but we got to overnight lows, which is the other target I mentioned on the pullback here. How much is his Discord? I don't know. I think he changed things around. I've grandfathered in. I've been in his Discord for like 5 years. Not 5 years, but like three years maybe. All right, we have another minute left on the giveaway. Exclamation point Dan if you want to get in on this. It's your choice between 3 funding firms. I'm glad I waited for that, 5 minutes to close. That's kept me out of trying to short this. Alpha Equities, since Alpha Equities is a member of the channel, Alpha gets 3 tickets, 3 raffle tickets. It says 1. You're supposed to get 3. I wonder why that says 1. Maybe I messed up the giveaway settings. I'll have to check in on that for the next one. All right, here's VWAP on NASDAQ. Very nice bounce off of that double bottom there. Higher low double bottom on NASDAQ. Okay, raffle's over. This is we can do up to 3 today if we can hit our benchmarks for the thumbs ups. We hit this one really fast. I think this is the earliest I've done a giveaway. So let's go ahead and run it. We had 94 people in. And the winner is Wookie, a chat regular, usually one of the first to say good morning. I think that's good karma, and he's been rewarded for it. So you can have your choice of Apex, Funded Futures Network, or E8 Futures. Funded Futures Network should not have an activation fee if you care about that. Yeah, so DM me on Discord, Wookie, and we'll get you the code that you want. And then if we can get to, we're at 84 likes. Let's get to 100 and, I don't want to be greedy, 120 likes will trigger the next giveaway. 120. We got the people in here to do it. Or we could do it in 2 seconds if everyone just did it, but that's all right. I'm not gonna beg for likes. That's beneath me. I'm just gonna incentivize it through giveaways. Luhan, what up? I'm feeling pretty good this morning. All right, here's this previous all-time high level on ES that I mentioned earlier, where it gave us a little bounce and then was a little bit of resistance. Just gonna watch, see what happens. Very nice buy up. Look at the 1 minute on ES, not one red candle in the bunch. Jaden, what up? Am I fully profitable now? I'd say like I'm semi-profitable, honestly. I wouldn't call myself fully profitable. I'd call myself semi-profitable. I don't see Parshop today. He was doing some stuff for me earlier this morning. So he usually finishes up his trading and then joins the stream. Okay, so it would be interesting on ES if we just pull back to VWAP and can hold it. Maybe we break through this previous all-time high resistance. That's a good level still. However, this would make a really good bounce and then subsequent sell-off. Just have to see what happens here. All right, so Wookie chose Funded Features Network. So we still will have Apex and E8. All I'm saying is a lot of the chat regulars have been winning. We've had Parshov, we've had Justin, we've had Ola, we've had Jacob, Wookie now. So I'm not saying there's a correlation, but it can't hurt. What's up, Andre? I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? Important question, Dan. Are you an Apple or Android person? I'm an Apple person. You know, I've had a MacBook since, 2007. Gagan one, yeah, Gagan one as well. When my parents got their first computer, my uncle worked at Apple. This is back in the 90s when Apple was not cool. I think it was when Steve Jobs wasn't there. And so we got like a discount on like an Apple computer. Computer fucking sucked. Well, as a kid, it sucked because all I wanted was like to play computer games. But like Mac back then only had educational games. Like it was like a typing game. Freaking Carmen Sandiego, which was fun, but I just kind of wanted to play like a $10 racing game from the store, and it was always PC only. So, but then, Jobs came back. They came out with cool stuff. Apple became a bit cooler, better products. And 7 more likes for the giveaway. What? No way. Oh my gosh. You guys are crushing it. Okay. Yeah, you're right. 7 more likes for the next giveaway. That's okay. I gotta raise my standards. How's your trading been going? Been going pretty good. Been doing the Tradeify instant funded, lightning funded, 150K account. And taking it slower this time around, and it's been kind of, I'll say it, it's been boring, which probably a good thing. Been trading 1 mini as opposed to the 2. And been pretty slow and steady, but, I'm getting a little antsy with it. The giveaway is going to be your choice of Apex or E8 futures account. Apex is any size. E8 is a 50K. E8 is relatively new to the future space. give you, if you want to just check out E8 to see what they're about before, you know, you make a decision if you win. You read a whole book about Apple, Eddie? Very interesting story. Jobs was a psychopath. All right, giveaway time. Let's go. Stop talking. Is that what you're saying? All right, let's run the next giveaway. Let me just make sure my settings are all set here. Okay, member bonus is going to be 5. So if you're a member, Alpha Equities, you should get 5 raffle tickets instead of just 1. So that'll up your chances of winning. Thank you for being a member. I appreciate it. All right, don't jump the gun, chat. Don't jump the gun. None of you are entered. In fact, I'm blacklisting all of you. You're blacklisted. 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 Come on, chat. Goodness. All right, you're not blacklisted. You guys are just so antsy, aren't you? All right, now you can enter. Re-enter if you goofed up and jumped the gun. Do it again. Oh, we're having a good time. We're having a good time. All right. Man, that's a nice bounce. That's what Carmine was trying to long earlier, and he stopped out. And that was good analysis, just the stop was too tight. Pretty brutal. All right, we're giving out tickets left and right here. Good. I'm gonna be a little biased. I hope a regular wins. I always like it when a familiar name wins, but it's out of my control. Any of you are worthy. It's just nice, you know, when you see somebody who's in chat every day. You know, it's nice to give back a little bit. Want to go on a hero short so badly here? Maybe wait until we like reject VWAP or something. Just one man's opinion. This bounce was really good. Really good bounce. Botan says, if I win, I'll give mine to a regular. Botan, you are a regular, and you're so good at Time Guesser that I think you deserve it if you win. I mean, you're regular. I feel like you come in after Trades by Matt's done. Just maybe. What's up, Parshov? Just in time for our second giveaway. I didn't respond to you yet, Parshov, but thanks for all the... I was kind of running late this morning, so... Didn't get a chance to respond to your DMs. Doing daily giveaways now. I'll do giveaways as long as I have coupon codes. And so I'm starting to partner with more firms so I can get, I get more codes and stuff. So as long as I got codes, I'll do giveaways, it's fun. I used to kind of just like spread it out over, like last time Apex gave me codes, I think I spread it out over the entire summer. It was just like, what? They can just give me codes like more frequently than that. I can just ask them for more. So. You should influence Futures Desk to get Tradeovate or some type of trading view supported broker. You don't like Project X? They just have their new platform that Futures Desk is coming out with, or maybe they already launched. It's so freaking awesome though. And it's like, it's very integrated. So like Futures Desk, when you enter a trade in Project X, you have a side panel where you can start, it'll track your trades and you can start journaling like right there. You can screen record your trading session, and when you enter a trade, it marks it on the screen recording. And then you can even like talk it through, and it's so cool. Does E8 allow MotiveWave? No, E8's just Project X, I believe, for futures. They're kind of new to the future space. So most people, I feel like most firms start with Project X because it's probably really easy and I assume affordable. I don't really know, but. All right, halfway through the giveaway time period to enter. Exclamation point, Dan, you got 5 minutes left. We got 79 people in there. Okay, don't pay attention to that. That's for Forex. Bro, why is the web always so weird when I'm streaming? Dan, what speeds do you need for a trade copier? I don't know. What do you mean? Like internet? My scroll is so delayed. Oh man, that's crazy. Jeez, that's slow. Okay. Where's Forex? I mean, futures. Why don't I see the normal futures? This is too slow. I can't even show you. I don't know. I was going to show you EA just because I'm sure you're not familiar with it because they're new. Anytime I use the browser, it really gets mad at me. If you want to check out E8, the link's there in the chat. But that's what caused the lag the other day was I was trying to pull up something I was trying to pull up Streamlabs to do the giveaway, and it got so fussy at me, like lagged out the stream. Yeah, so Apex just announced 80% off and $85 lifetime fees. 1 day pass as usual. You can use code Dan at Apex if you're interested in that Apex deal. My webcam's freaking out right now. That's the last time I try to pull up a website, man. Jeez. Let me know, chat, if you want me to restart the stream, restart OBS. Just say yes if you want me to restart OBS. Say no if it's not that big of a deal. What's FFN? It's funded feature. All right. Sorry about that. For some reason, once I restart OBS, like the camera doesn't work on the restart. It's like the most annoying thing, and it only happens on the PC. So I had to restart OBS like 5 times before the camera worked. So that's why it took me a little bit longer. But the giveaway is now over. So it's kind of bad timing because I'm sure we lost some people, and I hope the person I pick is still around. So let me just give it a second, see if some people can rejoin, and we'll run the giveaway. Meanwhile, did this pullback top out here? Go ahead and run it. Yeah, that filtered out all the people who are just here for a free giveaway. Okay, I'll go ahead and pick the winner here. Let's go. We had 98 people enter. The winner is Bokenjoy. Bokenjoy. Your choice of Apex or E8. Wow, Jose. Any other reason to be here? All right. You're blacklisted. Are you still here? If not, I'm going to give it away to someone else. You have, let's do 3 minutes. At 9:33, I'm going to pick someone else if I don't hear from Bokenjoy. Oh, there he is. Okay. Bokenjoy is still here. So DM me on Discord. I'll give you the link if you're not in there. You said bread pit kind of weirdly, homie. All right. What's up, Evan? How you doing, man? What up? Oh, since you popped in, it reminded me to check the indicator. I just realized we had 2 signal prints, the first of the session. For how long is the Apex activation $85? Like, how long is the sale? September 30th. All right. Bokenjoy. Oh, that's what that noise was Wookie. I was like, what is this weird noise I'm hearing? Bokenjoy, send me a DM and let me know when you do, and I'll give you the code. Am I a gamer? No, I'm not. I've been asked many times. My answer is always, I have an Xbox, and well, I used to like once a month get on there, maybe once a week even play like NHL or FIFA or whatever it's called now with a friend. But I haven't done that in a long time. We're not Parsha. I don't want to go down the speed test rabbit hole. We already know it's like my upload speed is always like 40 megabits. It's not that great. Where is it written? That's $85. They sent out an email a few minutes ago. You look the part though. Take this comment. I look like a gamer. I don't know, man. That's not the. It's not my favorite compliment. Okay, Bokenjoy got his code. Wow, we've got 2 giveaways done within an hour. That's nuts. How many likes we got? 128. Oh, I got you, Parshav. Okay. All right, Luann, have a good one. Rahul, we just got done with we've done 2 giveaways pretty much back to back. I have one more I can do today. We have to get the likes up to 160. 160 likes will trigger the next giveaway. So tell your friends. Meanwhile, I haven't really looked at the markets lately. I've been so distracted with other stuff. We're at PDL there on NASDAQ. Sitting on top of previous all-time highs. Former support turned resistance, now maybe support? Let's find out. Excuse me. Where are the TBM viewers when we need them? Is TBM still streaming? Should get an influx of people when he's done. Unless that already happened. Okay. Higher and higher we go, I guess. Oh, he didn't stream today? Maybe that's why we had such a good right out the gates we had like higher numbers than usual, so that's cool. You know, when you got TBM money, you can just take the day off from golf. Alpine hasn't been streaming either, so I mean, I'm definitely the best choice out there right now. Now, let's find some trades. Andy, you recommend switching from Cloves to Zen? I recommend neither of them, honestly. Had to check out my second favorite trading streamer. What up, Paxton? How do you give away? Lottery? Like a lottery? It's like a raffle. We do raffle tickets through chat. He's also got a platoon of children, so he's practically broke. No, he's not. Oh my gosh. That dude probably makes over $1 million a year. Easy. Probably 2 million. Maybe more. He's doing all right, I'm sure of it. Yeah, he's doing all right for himself. Good for him. He's been you know, he's an early adopter of the futures and prop firms, you know. Oh, I see what you're saying, Andy. It's because I'm coughing. I didn't make the connection. Good one, though. Whoa. Wookie. I don't know. You guys should check out Discord. You guys definitely want to check out Discord. Hurry, check out Discord. You're gonna be glad you did. Wookie just blessed chat with his giveaway code. He said sneak giveaway, but I'm putting it on blast. Yeah, Parsha for sure. What a good dude. I love it when that happens. That's really nice. For whatever reason, you know, maybe Parshap did the same thing last week. Or was it this week? I don't know. So Wookie, thanks a lot, man. It's nice to give that to Discord there. Whoever gets it, post in the Discord what you got with it. Hey, it pays to be in the Discord. I don't get the Apex discount email. It doesn't apply to me. No, it does. Use code Dan. You'll get the same deal. Well, this kind of consolidation here at the highs makes me think we're going to pop higher. I got my eye on that 50% of the leg that I mentioned at the pre-market. You know, I don't... Other than that, I guess... how to watch this level here. Full support resistance level. So, getting long at the lows of this consolidation, not a bad idea from my perspective. We already got the jab down to 600 on that wick. I wouldn't mind one more jab. Because to me, could be a trade there with really good risk reward. Maybe you could risk a VWAP. The problem is if you risk a VWAP, you really have to give it a cushion around VWAP and then, you know, changes things a little bit. But that's not bad. It's maybe like 25 points or so to stop. So I might see if I can get that. I don't hate that. Feel like Chop Zone has been activated, says Brad Pitt. Maybe so. Chat really wants the giveaways. Wow. I think we're what, 20, what did I say, 165? We 24 away. Good stuff. Bokenjoy chose Apex, so we still have the E8 account left. What's up, Senna? How you doing? Did I miss the opportunity? Might have missed it here. Damn, how many giveaways can you do? We'll find out. We'll find out. I think the other day, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday, we were like 4 likes away from triggering the 3rd giveaway, and we didn't do it. We still have one more giveaway to do if we can get to 165 likes. Well, look, when we came down to the bottom of this consolidation, I thought about longing. But if we do get that little dip to 600, like I wanted, it's putting some heat on. And then once we, you know, maybe we even dip a little bit harder. And then, you know, if I'm stopping out at VWAP and I entered around 15, that's like 35 points of risk to let it bounce to VWAP, which was, I could see being a little uncomfortable. So I was waiting for that dip. Didn't get it yet. Maybe I won't, but that's all right. I know what I wanted, and if I don't see it, that's not a big deal. No trades yet for me today. No trades. Although I really like that double bottom bounce. That was really nice. No worries, Parashov. Is this it? Is this it? Now we get the blast up into the 60s. I don't know why taking no trades and sticking to your rules feels better than a green day. Well, it's hard to do, maybe. Maybe that's why. So it's like a real, mastering discipline, I think, is a lot of what makes trading hard for people. So when you do that, when you're sitting at the desk excited to trade and make money, and you're able to sit on your hands and let garbage price action pass you by, or miss, C setups that you don't want to take, that's, I think, pretty good. All right, so did not get the move higher yet. 15-minute closed, somewhat dull there. Pretty tiny bodied candle. I think a test to 600 at least is in store. Come on. Come on. Let's do a little. I think the market likes when I draw Crayolas, so I'm going to do a little. I'm going to tell it where to go. Maybe I'll draw a line so it knows, if in case it's confused. There you go, market. And then you're going to do this. Boop, 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 boop. Is that the peak above and fail? Yeah, it could have been. Definitely. You were long on ES. A huge seller spiked me down. And we then wrote up 30 more points on my Boost Guy account. That shot me in the foot. Oof. I think I know what you're. I think I know when you're. What you're talking about there. I remember those cells hitting the tape around the open, right? Is it Dan the Market Whisperer that I'm seeing? It sure is. What up, Griffin? How you doing? What up? What are we at? Is that 18? 18 more likes will trigger the final giveaway. That'd be wild if we do that. Like right now we have more likes than viewers, which, I mean, honestly, that's good. Because on average, people watch the stream for like 12 minutes or something like that. So, What's up, G-Man? No trades yet. No trades. Just been patient as a monk. Whew. I'm pretty good, Griffin. Thank you. I have this MFFU, like these 5 accounts. I'm like halfway to passing, and I can pass them all today. So I'm eager to pass them. But I've been in this position before, and I've blown it. Just getting over eager and just trying to force it. So I'm being super patient, not trading that either. Well. It did not listen to me. Go figure. Here's a level to watch. 60s. And then above that, this red box here, if you can see it. That's like high 80s, close to 700 there. It's another good level in case we continue pushing. Well, Parshav, if it makes you feel any better, Carmine also, he got stopped out on a long on ES as well. So, at least I can say you're in good company. All right. Well, I'll delete the beautiful Crayola drawing that never panned out, but that's what I wanted to see. That would get me long there on that entry on NASDAQ. Pretty solid smack down there. Yeah, I would say he probably lost up to $6,000 probably on those two, right? One was like a 5-point stop, I think. But that's all right. I mean, I don't really want to pocket watch someone else. All right. ES didn't really put in new highs there, did it? Kind of double top there. NAS peaked higher. What happened to the volume? Yeah. Did you guys see volume yesterday on that drop? It was heavy. A lot of bottom wicks on the 5-minute. Yeah, look at this. Good call there. Let's see that we've just been supporting that in the teens, 6-11s. Andy, trade all day or just first couple hours? First couple hours. If we get good price action, you know, even around lunchtime, if sometimes, like yesterday after I ended the stream is when we really started moving, and so I traded into the afternoon. All right. I mean, I don't really know how I feel about this because it's kind of crappy. I wouldn't necessarily mind still that drop I was looking for, at least a VWAP 600-ish. And then gauge things, you know, if we can bounce there, grab the long, if we start melting through it, look for shorts. This MotoWave setup connected to your Funded Features network? No. This is just through a Rhythmic personal account. Andy, you say you're not going to trade all day, then find yourself coming back most days. Yeah, I do that a lot too. It can be really distracting when you're trying to do other work though, and you just rather watch the markets. Sometimes I just got to close out. Like yesterday, I had a lot of stuff to do, and I was just like, I got to stop watching this. I gotta close out so I don't do anything stupid. Well, 12 more likes, we have another giveaway. Fun and Features has Rhythmic, right? Not only that, they you can get a free Edge Pro X license. This is that platform I use. One of the best platforms out there, which is sick. It's with the price of the eval, which is a really good deal. Edge Pro X is $35 a month, I think, normally. So it's nice to get that for free, for sure. Of course, who doesn't like free stuff? Also free Quant Tower, yeah, free Quant Tower. How are we not jabbing lower on any of these moves? We're not getting any of those jabs lower. Don't you want to stop out late longs? By the way, speaking of fun and features, they currently have it's a buy one get one. It's also half off the account, buy one get one, and no activation fee. Parshov did it, and like you literally like they give you a code to get another account. So it ends up being a really good deal. A lot of competition out there between the hundreds of firms, and we can benefit from that when they try to get better value. So he got $75 for 250Ks, no activation fee, right? So you could literally be funded for $37.50 per account, right? I mean, that's cheaper than anything else I can think of. The other really good deal is the Futures Desk. They have 70% off their static accounts. Their static accounts are pretty solid. So you can get funded really cheap with the Futures Desk. They don't have an activation fee either. They're really cool. I think they're part of the CME, I think it is. They have lower commissions than almost everyone else. Yeah, they're part of the CME. No consistency rules, no minimum days. Once you pass. The race to zero is definitely nice for us. We'll see who lasts the next 2 to 3 years. Yeah, that'll be telling for sure. I think if you can last like 6 years, you got stuff together decently. A lot of people do wash out after a couple of years. Good tip, Herbert. Thanks, Sonny. All right. Maybe I'm gonna look for some short moves. Maybe this is topping out here. I still want to see that spike up at least. FFN got Onyx. Yeah, I'm trading Onyx right now on like this test account through them. Onyx is a little wonky, I gotta be honest with you. I was hoping it'd be a little better. Like, I have it on a tab. I have 10 tabs open. I have it on a tab, and so like every time I go back to that tab, the trading view chart's not updated. Like, it's weird and gappy and stuff, so I have to like change it. It doesn't save any of my freaking settings, really. Like, I have a template and it doesn't like auto load it. So I don't love it, to be honest with you. And in market orders seem a little ugh. But I don't know, it's something. Hopefully they continue to improve it. I think they're new, the Onyx, the whole system. But yeah, it's a little weird. I wonder if we can get that spike up. I feel like a broken record, but spike up and then maybe rejection. Uh-oh, only 8 likes away for another giveaway. I bet we can hit 8 likes in a half hour, so Looks like we'll be doing 3 giveaways today. And the last one's for E8. E8 features. Look at the last two 15-minute candles. Tiny. Tiny little candles. Hold me closer, tiny candles. E8 Sports. It's in the game. E8 Sports. You got liquidated. Griffin, you're short. Yeah, I don't hate it except for the fact we keep bouncing there, but I think this consolidation is ending, coming to an end here. Got us a little, like, just a little visual for you. Little choppy, little uptrend channel there. It's comical. As soon as you said liquidated, I hit my stop loss. Sorry about that. E8 Sports. You got funded. It's in the markets. All right, enough of that. It's time to break. We tried Tick before. I have personally have not. They have $99 straight to funded plus 50K for. Oh, straight to funded plus 50K for new users. 250-day minimum, 10 trading days to get a payout. That's not bad at all. Yeah, 588 Griffin. Yep. Front running VWAP. I'm looking for 586. I'm short on my funded features. Eval here. Nice drop. I'll short maybe 620. We get a little pop up there on Tradeify. Sweep lower than rip higher? Maybe. It just feels like the buyers just don't have the juice. Look at that volume here. Doesn't really look like they got juice. How did home sales drive the price higher? I don't think it was home sales. That was just coincidence. Always trying to frame trades from both sides. That's a great way to do it. What if I'm, if I'm short, which I am on my funded features. If I'm, you know what? ES is sitting at VWAP here. Got to be careful. If I'm long, if I want to get long, what am I looking for? Do I like longs here? I'm literally sitting in short, but what about longs? You got to think about the other side. I think that's really good practice. VWAP on ES. Kind of wants to see if that gives it like a little temporary, little small bounce, maybe to 620. Maybe not. Let's see. There's 620. This could be the peak below, you know, the peak below and the rip up. I'm going to really quick just try to get in there on the short side on Tradeify here. This could easily be cooked on this, but this is what I said I wanted earlier, is like a retest of that. So I'll go ahead and take it. See if we get the VWAP on NASDAQ now. So far, so good. Chugging right along here. Very good. Boom. All right, that passed 5 MFFU evals. And nice little bag there on Tradeify, 650. So sat around, waited, you know, an hour and a half. And, you know, saw some opportunity pass me by. But, I mean, that's really clean. That's, you see what I mean? Like, shorting, like, marketing in right there. I mentioned 620s, and I could have easily just, like, been like, oh, let me wait. Let me see how it reacts. I wait, and then it's like that heavy candle. I'm like, well, now it feels too late to get in. So sometimes, most of the time, when it starts playing out, I'm better off just sticking to my analysis and not like overthinking it too much. But that was really clean, and just sat around all day for that. Not all day, an hour and a half, not bad. $650 an hour and a half. Way better than any job I've ever had. So, and on MFFU made 1,600. They don't care if you, like, day 1 I make 1,500. Doesn't matter if day 2 I make 1,600. I think that's fine, right? Are they gonna make me make more? Do I need to lose money? One of my accounts, for some reason, I think it was a lead account, is up $260 past 53,000. So here's what I like about this is what I was short on my fund of features, and then as ES started coming into VWAP and it was like kind of slowing down, I actually took profit for like, I took $400 off the table. And then when NASDAQ bounced up to that better entry, I shorted again and then got it to VWAP. So that kind of protected myself a little bit there in case, you know, in case it didn't play out like that. You know, I took some money off the table and then I was ready to re-enter. You used to aim for bigger moves. What changed? Well, I've said this all week, is that the short side just hasn't been playing out as much. And so it's better when you're shorting to have smaller targets. And I don't know, just kind of reframing things in my head. Like for this Tradeify one, I need to make $9,000, and that does feel like a long way away. And I've been taking it pretty slowly, but it's gone well. Like, you know, I think the most days have been green. I don't know if they show you. Let's do this month. I don't know if they show you like the calendar view. I don't think they do on here, but let's see. What platform am I trading this on? Tradeify? Tradeify will. Let me just see. I think just like not trying to, you know, before I was trying to make like $1,800 a day. Like that's kind of nuts. Yeah, let me log into Tradeify here. Okay. What account is this? 234. Yeah, okay, so I've had 3 red days since the 9th. So today's the 25th. It's been about like 3 weeks of trading. Almost, a little less. And so I've had 3 red days. One was a $40 red day, one was a $177 red day, one was a $412 red day. So I don't know, but just been taking it slow. It's been 4 green days in a row on this account. And that was a really good exit. I'm glad I hopped out there, and again, not looking for more to the downside, because obviously we had a really nice selling overnight, but I don't really trust this. And this is actually, you know, the long setup I mentioned before. This was that long setup. So I just played it to the short side first. And if I, you know, really was being like ultra scalping mode, I could have looked to long here, but all right, cats, I'll catch you later, man. Yes, into that previous all-time high level I mentioned several times now. All right, we're 4 likes away from another giveaway. If you guys want one, just 4 of you need to hit the thumbs up button. As long as none of you hit the unthumbs up button. 3 of you. Just need 3 of you. I see Carmine got long down in the 57s. That's kind of what I was mentioning. Is like this is the setup I was looking for the long side. So if I just hadn't shorted right there, I probably would have. What do you know? We triggered another giveaway. All right, good job, chat. That's 3 giveaways in one day. Good job hitting those benchmarks. I appreciate it. So now, what's the account? It's an E8 account. 50K E8 account. If you don't know about E8, you can look at it there. Again, they've been in Forex. They're newer to futures. Do not enter exclamation point Dan. Stop it. I have not triggered the giveaway yet. And now you all look foolish. Congratulations. Exclamation point Danny. All right, here we go. Get it, chat. Get after it. You got 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm not about to give away. Yeah, well, you know, I usually hop off around 10:30. So, yeah, I got more work to do on this website I'm putting together. Thanks, Lexit. I just saw your comment. He said, your patience really paid off all week. Super good discipline. Well done. Thank you. I was really making a point of that, and I do feel proud of that. I think that's great. It's a great step in the right direction. All right. I think my target's going to hit here. The one that I mentioned earlier. A few points away now. ES looks like it can at least push to highs, maybe tick new highs. Maybe itself, maybe ES itself can get up to 6680 level. Still no 300K. I'll get my mom to sub. She says she knows you already, but she wouldn't say how. My options trades now. I'm in some Q puts. %50 retrace on the 5-minute candle. Looking at 625. Says Mini Penny Pecker. Mini Penny Pecker. Mini Penny Pecker. Sorry, it's too fun to say. Could happen. Honestly, you know, what helped with this short was this beautiful trend line you see here. If you want to know how to draw beautiful trend lines like this, again, I talked about this yesterday. I don't like to bring it up too often. I do have a course on teaching trend lines. It's on sale. It's only $995 this week only. Dan, go to UncleDansTrendlineCourse.com and you know, pay me. So just want to throw that out there. It's packed with 3 minutes worth of material. It's been very lucrative for me. The strategy itself, hit or miss, but no, the course is very good for me. UncleDansTrendlineCourse.com. Someone in chat thinks I'm being serious. I know someone does. All right, we got another 4.5 minutes left on the giveaway. We have 60 people entered. Lupek recommends this course. Boom. No mentorship on trendline strategy, Uncle Dan? Well, you know, you can join my Discord group and maybe we'll talk about it. James says, guys, the course is legit. I bought it 3 times and passed my live account. Boom. I mean, okay, Luhan, I'm not going to read that one. We're having fun with it. It's a good community over there of trendline traders and trendline losers. Can I get a course on your office decorations? Sure. That'll be on sale for $300, and I'll work on that this afternoon. Jim, I really wish my English would be better. I got a course on that too. UncleDansRealGoodEnglish.com. That one's hard to remember. It's also UncleDansSpeakRealGood.com. Shit. Bot, says Jim. Shut up and take my money. Trillion, Uncle Dan Empire. You got it, man. You got it. Uncle Dan, do you have a course on playing Wonderwall at parties? Actually, surprisingly, no. I think everyone already knows how to do that. Dude, stop hawking your courses. I need to eat. Bro, I gotta eat too. And I eat caviar 3 times a day. How do you think I can afford that? Courses. And I also, like, since I've kind of created an empire, I am developing, it's a really cool new product. It's called, it's to teach you how to make your own course, and it's called, of course, Uncle Dan's course.com. Didn't really think that one through, but the domain was cheap. Here's the up on ES. Hey, I've had your course for 2 years and I have passed 3 evals. Haven't gotten a payout yet, but soon, hopefully. Yeah, just, buy one more course and that should get you there. And that sounds brilliant. Thank you, Eddie. Rolls off the tongue. Of course it does. Of course, Uncle Dan's sell your course, of course.com. What was it? Not very memorable. Would you consider using BOS indicator? Personally, I don't think I need to. But yeah. I mean, if it's part of the way you want to trade, then go for it. I've got nothing against it. I maxed out my live account with your course. Thank you, Uncle Dan. Yeah, you're welcome. All right. Giveaway is closed. We got 70 people in. Let's pick the final winner. Pactoon Trades. You've won the E8 account. Congratulations. Pactoon, if you're still in chat, let us know so we know that, you can follow the instructions and get the code. All right. ES is through VWAP. Luck never on my side. Well, don't say that, Real Story Channel. You gotta manifest it. I always win stuff. I'm so freaking lucky. Next thing you know, boom, you win stuff. Pactoon, nice. B, forgot to get my course on winning giveaways. Damn. Maybe I'll give away that course next. I'll do a giveaway on my course on winning giveaways. The person who wins it does not need it at all. Good job, Potato Microphone. See you tomorrow. Pactoon, join the Discord right here. There's the link. Posted it. DM me. Tell me who you are, and I'll send you the code. Excuse me. All right, NASDAQ coming back into VWAP. My target never hit there. We kind of topped out just before it, and around 657s ish. Landy, of course, I'm being lucky. No, it's just something you are. It can't be taught. When's the next giveaway? We'll do it tomorrow. Do it tomorrow. Do Friday giveaway. So yeah, tune in tomorrow for more giveaways. Remember, this is the chillest stream without being so boring you fall asleep. Usually out there. So don't forget me when TBM comes back, when Alpine comes, whenever. Who else? Come on, we keep it real here. Yeah, Eddie says just get picked. It's not that hard. Yeah, winning giveaways is easy. Just get picked, man. Agreed. I feel lucky that I have eyes so that I can see you. Thank you, Luhan. It's very kind of you. Do we break below VWAP here? That is the question. All right, Santa, catch you later, man. All right, Pac-Tune, I sent you the code. It's good for a 50K account. Trade it well. Get a payout on it. Do it. Why not? Make it happen. All right, chat. Well, that was a fun stream today. Glad I was able to just grab a simple trade there. $650 on Tradeify. Past 5 MFFU evals. And that's going to be it for me. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a Friday stream. We'll do some more giveaways then. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you later. Peace.